My name is Daniel Harper. If you're watching this, I need you to understand something first. I didn't go looking for this. I wasn't trying to expose anyone. I wasn't trying to prove anything supernatural. I was just archiving strange corners of the internet. And I found something that was watching back. 3 days after I saved it, someone tried to enter my apartment. And the worst part? They never showed up on camera. I run a small YouTube channel called Archive Signal. Nothing huge. Around 12,000 subscribers at the time. I document internet anomalies. Unlisted videos. Forgotten live streams. Algorithm glitches. Things that feel accidental. Things that feel misplaced. In October 2022, I began tracking long-running live streams with no host. Just empty rooms. Empty parking lots. Static cameras in industrial spaces. Most of them were art projects. Some were test feeds. But a few didn't feel like that. I started noticing patterns. Streams with no description. No profile picture. Viewer counts that didn't match engagement. Sometimes 30,000 viewers. Zero chat. Sometimes 100 viewers. Chat moving too fast to read. Then I noticed something that didn't make sense. Certain streams only appeared after 1 a.m. And they disappeared before sunrise. Not unlisted. Gone. No channel history. No VOD. Nothing. That's when I found it. Title. Maintenance_room_04. No thumbnail. Black background. Live for 19 hours. 43,281 viewers. I clicked. The stream opened to a hallway. Concrete walls. Industrial flooring. Fluorescent lights buzzing. The camera was fixed at one end of a long corridor. No audio. No motion. Just a hallway. The chat was active. But not normal. No emojis. No spam. No trolling. Just short phrases. Wait. Not yet. 3 minutes. Then someone typed. He's early tonight. I assumed they meant whoever managed the stream. But then another message. Don't rewind. I hadn't touched anything. But instinctively, I moved my mouse. There was no playback bar. It was live only. And yet. Someone typed. He tried. 3 seconds later. A shadow passed the far end of the hallway. It didn't walk. It slid. Like a cutout being dragged across the frame. No sound. No light change. Just motion. Chat exploded. There. See. Too soon. My stomach dropped. Because one message appeared that wasn't like the others. Daniel. My channel name is Archive Signal. Nowhere on my profile does it say Daniel. I never use my real name online. But someone in that chat typed. Daniel, don't save this. I checked the participant list. Nothing. Usernames looked auto-generated. Strings of letters and numbers. I hadn't typed. I hadn't logged in on that browser. I was in incognito mode. I opened OBS. Started recording my screen. If this was some kind of coordinated ARG. I wanted proof. 10 minutes passed. Nothing happened. Just hallway. Lights flickering. Low electrical hum finally faded in. And then, the viewer count dropped from 43,000 to 118. Instantly. Like someone flipped a switch. Chat stopped moving. Completely silent. When the lights flickered back on, the camera was closer. No animation. No zoom effect. Just physically closer. And at the end of the hallway, there was a door. It hadn't been there before. I replayed it in my mind. There was no door earlier. Concrete wall. Now a metal door. Closed. Chat resumed with one message. Open. The door opened slowly. Dark inside. No visible interior. Then audio started. Breathing. Slow. Mechanical almost. Then a scraping sound. The camera began moving forward. Dragging. As if pulled by something unseen. And that's when my monitor flickered. Not the stream. My monitor. The entire display blinked black. Then back. And in the reflection. For half a second. I saw something standing behind me. A small green light turned on beside my monitor. Webcam indicator. I don't own a webcam. I checked. Nothing connected. But the light stayed on. I unplugged my Ethernet cable. The stream continued. I unplugged the power strip. My PC shut down. But the stream stayed on the screen for 4 more seconds. Before cutting to black. The next morning I checked the OBS recording. File corrupted. 0 bytes. Except one recovered frame. A still image. The hallway. The door open. And standing where the camera had originally been. Was a figure. Tall. Featureless. Looking directly into the lens. I searched the title. Maintenance_room_01. Maintenance_room_02. Maintenance_room_03. No results. I searched archived live stream databases. Nothing. It was like it had never existed. Except. My YouTube homepage began changing. For weeks after, my recommended section was filled with untitled streams. Black thumbnails. 19 hours live. I never clicked again. October 17th. 1:19 a.m. Notification from my smart lock. Failed login attempt. No camera detection. No person flagged. Just a failed code entry. 3 times. Exactly 19 seconds apart. I checked the logs. The code attempted wasn't random. It was my old Wi-Fi password. From 2018. Never shared publicly. I reviewed the recovered frame again. Zoomed in. Adjusted contrast. Inside the dark doorway. There was something else. Not the figure. Behind it. A second silhouette. Closer to the camera. Almost like it had already stepped through. And that's when I remembered something I missed. Before the stream cut out. The final chat message said. See you at 1:19. It's been a year. Sometimes when autoplay runs too long. My screen brightness changes slightly. Just a fraction. And I see a recommendation. No title. No thumbnail. 19 hours live. I never click. If you ever see a stream like that. Don't archive it. It doesn't like being saved. And it knows who does.